Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. Let's go report what happened to the ambassador. Oh, wrong building.
Down with Addy. We will not. So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Oh no, it's coincidence. Peace, friend. I don't have any quarrel with you.
Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast. Living lands will remain free as long as I still breathe. Over here!
Nothing like a win with a good team.
None of the clerks believe my story.
Envoy, glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? Safe travels, Envoy.
Tell me you brought good news.
I brought news.
I trust you're still holding together?
Listen, hear anything about Juliana and the future? Hey, no mind.
The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object?
I suppose not. I just thought you should be aware.
Noted. Well, thank you for your diligence, Envoy. Better to know these things and bide our time. Probably better. Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Alright. No news about the rebels. Which I guess I did let them go. Good reason to rat myself out as well. Let's go to the market and knock out this quest real quick. If only to get it off the map. I saw this before. A half-finished complaint. Captain Navarro, how am I supposed to do my job if your iron supplier keeps sending me such bad ingots? That ore is more watered down than Raid Syrian Werthenegg? What if one of my swords shears off in a fight? No one will buy from me again. I'm not paying another skate, though he sends a shipment that passes my inspection personally. And if you're rude about it, I'm paying half.
Good. You made it back.
Actually, what is the objective here?
Good. You made it back. Good. You made it back.
I don't really care for quests like that. I think they're a bit silly. Alright, I think for now we're done in Paradise. So I guess we go down here and then just explore this way. We go to Castol's Folly and do the Precious Light quest, which I think has skulls on it still. Yeah. Maybe go here, and then head down this way. Let's go to camp first. We have to converse with our companions regardless.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Should I also be offended he changed his mind?
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
You think I made a mistake?
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
A little bit of pragmatism, sure. But it seems like I also have an intertwined fate, since he dreamed of us. He may also communicate with that voice that we keep hearing in the Adra. A pragmatism. He'll tell a story, and others will think twice before striking.
Clever. Though I suspect he and his followers will scatter to the winds after this. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Eora newcomers. And Ludwine and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Oh, so Eagwolf is a notorious assassin, widely considered the leader of the Paradise resistance movement. He fights against the oppression of Eoran politics and the cruelty of the Steel Garrote. What does a Steel Garrote have to do with anything?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Eoran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwine and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Eoran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself.
Yeah, I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking. Speaking from past experience from the previous 2 games.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwine are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Aemon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. Should I?
You've got a lot to say about second chances.
I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow, with a little time and grace.
Well, that's lovely and true.
Even if it weren't, I'd rather be wrong than cynical. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? You've heard everything I have to say about our crew. Sure. What's on your mind? Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. Ask away. Right, Jake. What do you need? Right.
Oh, I think we've talked about this already. What can you tell me about Donshore?
Oh, gods. Get out.
That's right, yeah. We just get on his nerves by asking these again.
Let's see. Honestly, not much out here you need to worry about. Bears, Zarups, spiders, bandits. You want to make your camp look larger and scarier than it is. Keep a fire going, make a lot of noise, hide most of your food. Bears, spiders, and Zarups usually won't attack if they don't think it's worth the trouble. Act like you're tougher than they are. Now, bandits, that's something else. I'd rather run into a bear than one of them any day. I've been traveling with you.
Alright.
Right. Good talk.
Well, let's go and upgrade our mace to fine.
By the way, I never met that Orlan girl before in my life.
What Orlan girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
Alright, we can't go past that point. That's fine. Alright, I think we'll leave that as it is for now.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
It's less this. I mean, sure, that'd be great. But it's because of what he said about the dream of my face. Yeah, I make the decisions here, not you.
Tales entwined. Your mouth is our mouth. Your pain, our pain. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
We'll save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Alright. Where to next? I guess I want to go this way. It might be easier from over here. Then we just follow the coastline. Exploring feels a little daunting now that we've been in the city for so long. We had a pretty straightforward method of exploring. Now we're just kind of back to doing whatever feels right.
Castol's Folly. You'll want to do some stretches before you go there. Believe me. I see us in the water.
You're mine now. On your right.
What? gosh.
That's one for us.
Well, we can clear this out while we're standing right here. Or not. I mean, it seems like a nice dead-end place for some treasure. We'll see if I'm right. Definitely hear something, right? It's hard to tell sometimes if it's my tinnitus or if there's a item afoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an item. Oh, I went right past it. You can make the argument that wasn't worth it, but...
Watch yourselves. Point for you! You need me? Come and get me! Everybody all right?
Oh, better now that the spiders are dead.
Show me what you got! Need a better weapon! Next one's mine. To your left.
Shadow v. Sepha.
Look left. Try.
All right. That was a little bit more hectic than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the Shadow v. Sepha is supposed to be for a quest.
Stand back. Here it comes. Aye, aye. Coming in hot. Nice shot.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Well done.
That's right, shield bash or shield bash. Yeah, like that. Oh, and there's our campground. Seems like a pretty dangerous place to camp considering the spiders and Zorps and bears right beside us. But Mama didn't raise no coward.
Castol's Folly. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Well, let's knock this place out. Now that we upgrade our equipment, we might not be underleveled for the quest. We still are.
Right behind you.
Not seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's trying.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot when they come for our heads.
Gotcha! Nice! You! Stop!
Oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, there she is. Or he.
Come and get me! Everyone okay?
How do I get to this guy?
What was that?
Aha! Come and get me!
I should probably go back and get more lockpicks.
Hey! Over here! Good one!
All he had to offer me was an egg. Gosh, okay. Whole bunch of hardtack. I do want to clear the plants out where I can, so I don't think I have to come back and find them. Oh, didn't I see that explosive arrow? That would have made things a little easier. Not that I had trouble with that fight anyway.
Unseen, unheard.
Stupid. It's a waste of time.
Captain better find something up there. All this is for nothing.
There's nothing up there. You both know it.
Let's show you! Let's see what you got! Another down!
Coming from your right.
I don't know if it took more damage there than I hoped. But still came out on top.
Yeah.
Alright, Golden Flames. Flames of Resurrection, second wind cast, Ring of Fire. These beautifully wrought flames produce no light, and yet are distinctly warm to the touch. We have all 6 pieces of that. Or 6 of 7.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. We're getting out of the...
Captain,
Please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us.
I'm pretty sure you promised that Audra to someone else.
We made a mistake. Defalva's Audra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to Sapiento Defalva in Paradis. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
I assume acquired means stole.
That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Audra to replace what we lost.
You really trust Captain Bardado not to kill you when you bring back the Audra?
Trusting the company is always risky. But not returning the Audra will absolutely get us killed.
Why don't you let us handle Captain Bardado and her people?
Are you serious? You do that for us.
You'll just have to trust us, I suppose.
I guess so. Gods, we really sank to the bottom this time. We're supposed to bring the Audra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Audra, get it to Sapiento Defalva in Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it. We need to get packed up and leave.
Alright, Luminous Audra crate. The Luminous Audra packed into this crate glows with a vibrant inner light.
I think it's clear something happened here.
Yeah, but what? Yeah. So this must be Castol's Folly, like what we're seeing right now. Oh, Animance's journal. This journal, written in precise Valian script with notes scrawled throughout the margins, outlines a variety of experiments with Luminous Audra. The most recent entry seems to be the culmination of a life's work. Winds out of the northwest, bringing a chill to the bones. Smatterings of rain could bring complications, but the equipment is calibrated within the smallest margins of error. My colleagues are gathering as I speak. The greatest minds Paradise has to offer, save one. And even Adelgoon will come around when she sees our success. This will be a tricky experiment indeed. There are reasons none have succeeded to this day. Location is one of the most elusive traits in a living being, and many see it as a factor of space, whereas I am convinced it is a trait of the soul. With the acquisition of Luminous Audra, and my theories properly tested, my methods followed to the letter, I am convinced that we will be able to reach into a living being's soul and inscribe their metaphysical location, thereby sending them elsewhere entirely, so teleportation. Should we be unsuccessful, let these be my final words. There's nothing more to going than convincing the soul to go. After decades of study, my soul is convinced.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Philosopher's Riddle. Well, I changed back to two-handed instead of using a shield. We don't have to respec yet. We don't have the points to spend, like, where it's going to make a difference quite yet.
This is why I don't tangle with animancy.
Alright, the Philosopher's Riddle. Grants aggressive debate. Full combo attack gives you plus 15 attack, plus 15% attack speed for 10 seconds, and Poison Lash hits deal plus 10% bonus poison damage. And it's already fine quality. Etched into this blade is a riddle that has been a matter of debate among philosophers for quite some time. Some say the pen is mightier, but I write my words in scarlet. This gilded quill does not use ink, and words can't change my course. In the right hands I protect the meek, while others carve a path in blood. What am I? The many think the answer is simply the sword itself. A number of other solutions have been posited by high-minded thinkers and scholars throughout the years. What the actual answer is, none can say. The smith responsible for creating this beautiful weapon refuses to spill their secrets that have since followed them to the grave. Yeah, we'll rock this for a bit. That's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for weapons with inscriptions on them. It's just a neat trope. What a pretty game.
So, I'm here to help keep you from making decisions like the one you're about to make.
Well, good luck. In fact... Alright, well I consider that a resounding success. And then what we can do next is go this way and circle up to the Usher's Hand, do that quest, come this way, and then just clear out this area. Well, let's see how much it costs to respec. How does that keep happening?
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some Tanglewort in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
Alright. Actually, what I should do is go see if I can buy more lockpicks. There's two people that sell lockpicks in Paradise. Well, the people at the dock, the woman at the docks, and then there's the, I think the alchemist sells lockpicks. Oh, that's why. Okay, I realized my mistake. Alright, so we can't afford to upgrade these now. This one I'm fine with because we have plenty of what we need to upgrade this one. This one I might hold off on because we only have one Primal Rock and one Ogre Blood. What are the upgrades anyway? So we have Overwhelming Argument. Full combo attack gives you plus 25% attack speed for 10 seconds, so that's 10% more. Or Cutting Retort. Power attacks deal high stun and bleed accumulation. I do like stun. Going for a stun build isn't the worst idea. But and I know as soon as I'd grab or upgrade to that, I'm going to find another weapon that I'm going to need Ogre Blood or a Primal Rock for. So we might hold off for right now. Where... It could be Sarek. Carrick or Sarek's Pride. So the idea is to kill him with the first shot from stealth. I also use a power attack whenever I do that. That's only a 25% chance where this is guaranteed, so let's do Thunder's Fall. I don't actually know which one of these I want to do. Maybe I'll try out the weapon first before I make a decision. Alright. Next step. I get more lockpicks because we only have one left. And that's no good when it comes to exploration. Swear if I pull out a wand one more time.
Protect. Time to resupply.
Hasn't restocked yet. Actually, I can check real quick to see if I have. Oh, it's Arcanist boots I was thinking of. I don't have the Wayfarer's boots yet. Yes, I do. They're right there. Just not my stash. So yeah, the full Wayfarer set. I mean, the bonus to my attributes is, I think, way better. Because Vigorous Pace, that's not going to help me out in combat. Yeah, unfortunately, these just aren't as good. Alright, so the Alchemist is over here. We'll go check with him for lockpicks, and we'll probably wrap the episode there. Avowed is another one of the good deities that I like. Probably already mentioned this, but he sacrificed himself to stop the moon from striking the planet. So, Avowed, Helia. Those are the two actual good deities. I like Gallowayne as well.
I'm glad those Sparrowhawks are gone, but I'm not sure these Adiran guards that showed up are any better.
Trading one set of bullies for another. At least they took down those garish banners.
Tell me about it. Very true. They really clashed with the whole district. All that awful graffiti was bad too.
Gallowayne seems more neutral than anything, though he was kind of a jerk in his expansion in Deadfire.
What'll it be today? pleasure is all mine, Envoy.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time we can knock out this quest and clear out around the city walls here and in this area. That'll be a good start, if not a finish to the episode. And then of course we come back in here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Give that guy the Luminous Adra. Alright, but for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.